right now we are on Downing Street, and apparently this is where the old Prime Minister lives. There's even like unbelievers, and I'm like, mind blowing.
While we were going to see some really special people, we saw 10 Downing Street. This really special house number is the headquarters of the government of the UK. As well as that, the house is also over 300 years old and is now used by the new Prime Minister Liz Truss. As soon as we realised where we were, there was a huge crowd surrounding the gates of Downing Street, and we also saw some heavily armed policemen. Yikes. While we were in central London, we went to go and see the Horse Guards near the Household Cavalry Museum. The Household Cavalry Museum is the official museum of the Household Cavalry that is located in the Horse Guards, a historic building in the city of Westminster, London. When we reached the horses, I was incredibly lucky to be able to pet one of the horses and take a picture along with my dad and my brother Ralph. As we were going towards the other side of the River Thames, the longest river in England, we walked past a clock tower so majestic that it sent a shiver down my back. The Elizabeth Tower, most commonly known as Big Ben, is a clock tower that is a massive 96 meters tall. It was originally built in 1859 and has 5 bells inside the tower, the biggest one being called, you guessed it, Big Ben. Me, Darren and Nilavoan took some photos near the famous clock tower. While we were going towards a really special bridge, we went past a very famous building. I initially didn't recognize it, but when my dad told me what it was, I was out of words. It was actually the Supreme Court of the UK. It was first established in 2009 and is now the final court of appeal in the UK for all civil cases and for criminal cases originating in England. Pretty cool, huh? We also saw the outside of the Westminster Abbey, a church that was opened in 1269. Not only there have been 16 royal weddings there, the church is home to the burial site of over 3,300 important people, including 16 monarchs, 8 prime ministers, and many more people. We took a few photos outside the church and next to a beautiful statue with 4 black lions. In order to get to our next destination, we needed to walk over the Westminster Bridge. This bridge was built in 1738 and was rather unique as not only vehicles could drive over it, cyclists had their own lane and pedestrians could also walk over it. While we were walking over the bridge, we stopped for a few minutes to take some photos with the Big Ben.
Hi, so as you can see, we're now in Shrek Adventure in central London. This is the first time I've been here, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm very excited to see what's going to happen.
After walking over the bridge, we quickly reached our next destination, Shrek's Adventure. Unfortunately, we couldn't take any videos there, so I'll tell you a quick summary of what we did inside. We first rode a 4D bus to Far Far Away, meeting some characters from different franchises created by DreamWorks Studios, only to crash into Shrek's swamp. We then had to walk to the Muffin Man's bakery while meeting a few more characters and collecting a few ingredients to complete a magical potion to open a special portal to get back to London. We soon got back to London and got an opportunity to take a picture with Shrek and some other really cool statues of other characters from other franchises by the same animation company. I had a great time there and I recommend this for any Shrek lovers out there.
finished with Shrek. It was really good and I enjoyed it a lot. But now we're going to go on something even better. The London Eye. Gosh, it's already been 35 minutes. That is very high. Nels? Look and say hello.
Oh, hi there.
Hello. So as you can see, we're almost here. I'm really excited and I can't wait to see the view of central London.
After we had finished with our fantasy adventure, we were dwarfed by the sheer size of Europe's tallest observation wheel. Move out of the way, Big Ben. We have a new competitor at a staggering height of 135 meters. Anyways, the London Eye, also called the Millennium Wheel, opened in 2000 and is now the most popular paid tourist attraction in the UK. We were lucky enough to be inside one of the 32 passenger capsules. When we got to the top of the wheel, the view took my breath away. I was in awe when I saw the vast majority of central London. After about 20 minutes, we had to come off.
So as you can see, we're now at the top, and the view is incredible here. Look down. God, that is high. I had a good time up there.
After that, we went home. Seriously? You really thought I was going to end the video after all the adrenaline had built up in your body? I'm just kidding. You probably would have heard of an Uber taxi and the app Uber Eats, but I don't think you would have heard of the next thing we rode on. So basically, we wanted to go on a boat ride to get to our next destination, but we went in a really unique boat. It was an Uber boat. Yup, you heard me right, an Uber boat. Cool, right? When I got onto the boat, I thought they did a really good job on building the inside of the boat, as they had a whole bunch of seats and they also had a small bar and snack shack. While we were on the boat, we saw the Tower Bridge, which was opened in 1894, and a colossal blue and heavily armoured ship. Me and my friends agreed that it may have been used in the Navy during some kind of war. However, something went wrong. We got off at the wrong stop. Ouch! We had to wait for around 20 minutes before another boat arrived. Luckily, we got off at the right stop this time.
How did you find it, Nilavoan?
It was good.
Really?
Yeah.
You really liked it? And you?
It was great.
Oh, I'm happy that you liked it.
Me and Nilavoan we were quite impressed by how London Bridge works.
And the speed they were driving at.
Yeah, it was nice.
Good.
We eventually stopped at North Greenwich, home to a massive mall, cinema, and even an arena that boxer KSI fought in most recently. Can you guess what I'm talking about? Yup, you guessed it. We went to Millennium Dome, also known as the O2. Since it was Nilavoan's birthday, he decided that we should go and eat at Pizza Express for dinner. So we had some delicious pizza before grabbing some ice cream and going for a small walk around the huge dome. After that, we caught a tube and went back home. And this time, we actually went home. Anyways, thank you for watching my amazing vlog at Central London. Me, my family and my friends had a great time there, and I hope you enjoyed this narrated vlog. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and most definitely don't forget to wish Nilavoan a happy belated 15th birthday. Bye!